Hey everyone, I just wanted to welcome you to Novel 1. You have access to the class on Monday at 12 noon, and then we really get started. You can get started right away, but Wednesday is our official first day of class, and I hope you'll spend this time between Monday and Wednesday just really checking things out and clicking around and seeing what's available. I just wanted to go a little bit beyond what I wrote in the what I posted in the written announcement. There is no magical answer to writing a novel, though you can get a lot of books that tell you how to write a novel in X amount of days, or you can do NaNoWriMo and think that if you write for 30 days, you have a novel, or you can follow an outline and think you have a novel. Bottom line is you do need to get words. When you're in Novel 1, you really need to get words. You need to get them out. I've created kind of a framework for you to get those words out that are focused around the beginning, middle, and end of your novel. So to a certain extent, it's writing to an outline. And I think it's useful to follow the prompts. You don't have to. If you have a lot of words already and you want us to read them in bits, that's fine. But I think one of the things to remember is anything you write here is helpful to you as a novelist, but also much of what you write here you may not ever use again. In fact, I think we write a novel's worth of material that is actually does not appear in your novel. So if your novel's 300 pages long, you probably wrote an additional 300 pages that just didn't quite get in. And no one really wants to hear that. So I can't offer you a red pill or a blue pill and have you be a novelist, but I can help you get your initial words and language down on the page. Post it. I can give you suggestions about how to move it forward in novel-like ways. My comments are broader in Novel 1. I don't line edit in Novel 1. It's not useful to you. In fact, it can make people seize up and never want to write again. I will say that having some background in fiction is very useful. If you don't have any, but you can be a writer, great, useful, but fiction is a different form. It's obviously a different genre than nonfiction or poetry or journalism. I recommend Janet Burroway's book, Writing Fiction. Also, I've left you some links about just basic format and others dialogue format handouts as we move along. It just looks different than other writing, and that's something that I can teach you really easily, format and structure. So just keep an eye on the handouts. Please read the announcements. Please read the comments I make to everyone, just because you'll see my point of view in terms of writing a novel. And I think bottom line, this usually ends up being a very successful class for those folks who go along with it, and then you leave here with a nice package of language that you can take with you to Novel 2, to a workshop, something that you might be able to use when pitching to an agent. So just bear with it. Don't expect the secret, because there isn't one except for writing your words. And then as you move through novel classes, you'll see where you were here when you are there, and it'll all make sense. Anyway, I'm looking forward. Please make sure you just spend a couple days reading around and seeing how this works, and I'll be up on the boards come Wednesday. So welcome.